What's going on, guys, and welcome to the back to the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I 100% walked in the last part. We basically got to Dodongo's Cavern, and it looks like there's main lava pits around here, so watch your steps. Yeah, this part we're gonna venture into Dodongo's Cavern, and basically these are new enemies. These are called Beamos, so they're annoying in A Link to the Past. They're also annoying in this game. If a Beamos hits you at this state, it'll actually take a whole heart of damage. However, Beamos are killed by bombs, so I think, however, there's another wall we can blow up with the Deku. Problem is we don't have the bomb bag yet, so all we can really do is carry bomb flowers. However, if we blow up this wall over here, I think it's the dungeon map. It's not the dungeon map. I'm thinking of a different area, so now I would strongly recommend getting that Hylian shield back in the Kakariko graveyard, or even really buying it at the Harfield shop, because there's gonna be some fire enemies, and if they hit you, basically you will lose your Deku shield. So yeah, it's a bit of a rookie mistake. Now there's gonna be a Skulltula we're gonna want to get. However, we have to use these new enemies. These are baby Dodongos. We have to kind of I think it's over here. Hold on. We have to lure these kind of. Hey, all right, come on. You gotta kind of lure these guys over here, and then once they blow up, they're supposed to blow up that wall. So I think this is a Skulltula in there, so we just have to double check, and it is a Skulltula. So it's also some keys also. So hey, did I seriously use my bottle? All right. Alright, so that's Skulltula number 18. We should be almost at 20, so we can get the prize also for the 20 Skulltula prize. So we're gonna cross the 20 boundary in this temple. So, but anyway, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna push this thing over here and kind of give it a little push. Push. I just made that same reference in the Yoshi's Island playthrough, but anyway, so what we're gonna do is go in this door. There's more keys. Can I actually change the targeting settings? I think I have to do that in the actual game menu, so I might sure to do that, because I'm switched to lock-on targeting. I'm used to lock-on targeting in 3D Zelda, so a little awkward playing this, so anyway, these are mini boss. These are if we can actually these are Lizelle foes. So they were in you just gotta use your shield to block them and kind of do a little jump slash also. Take full advantage of the jump slash is really any kind of fight like this. So and shield jump slash, and they should be almost down. Actually, know how we're doing double the damage. All right, come on. Shield, jump slash, and that's one of them. So we just have to get the other. Where is he? All right, there he is. So shield, jump slash. Shield, jump slash, and that's both of them. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is go in that door. So I think there's another set of Lizelle foes we'll have to fight later. So oh, actually we wanna I think, however, there's nothing important behind that wall. I think it's just to buy some Deku sticks, which we already have those. So yeah, so we're not gonna go in there. We are, however, gonna blow up the wall, but there's not a Skulltula in that area, so we are, however, gonna get out the Deku sticks. So we're gonna be using Deku sticks. I think I'm gonna be using Deku sticks a lot more than your average Ocarina of Time player that isn't a speedrunner uses Deku sticks. So, because Deku sticks, believe it or not, like these little like wooden sticks have the same amount of power of as the Master Swords. So anyway, so there's that. I think, however, there's a dungeon map, and there's the dungeon map in think this is what I was thinking of earlier with the blowing open the contains the dungeon map. So I think I'm gonna kill that also that beam. We are, however, gonna get the dungeon map. Let's not forget that. Because, you know, this is a 100% walkthrough, so we gotta cover everything. So this is the dungeon map. So that's kind of cool. So now we're gonna do is kill that beam. I don't think okay. I don't think there's anything really important. I think it's just yeah, that's just that fella just sells Deku shields, which is good if you lose your Deku shield in this dungeon, but now, however, there is a Skulltula. No, it's not the Skulltula, it's a compass, never mind, but we do want to blow open this wall, so and if we open this area, we have to kind of not only lure this guy, but we have to kind of use a bomb flower, which is a little tricky, so. But hey, we did it in one try. And that opens the door also, so. And this is the compass, so if we can open the damn chest. And we got the compass! Anyway, so, now we actually have to do in this room is, carry these bombs and drop them, so it'll basically carry these, it'll basically make all these bomb flowers explode. Anyway, so you could climb up these stairs normally, but I got a trick to climb up faster. Just backflip up these stairs. Yeah, try backflipping up a flight of stairs in real life. So there is a Skulltula in this room. We can tell. You can tell by the kind of spidery sounds that there is a if there's a Skulltula in the area. So, but anyway, we just gotta get our slingshot and kill this guy. And kill this guy. Get the seeds, because we're gonna need some more of those. We have 47 Deku seeds. However, we should, however, have one more left until we hit 20. So that should be nice, actually. And we're gonna get the 20th later in this dungeon. So anyway, so what we're gonna do now is these are the fire keys, and if you have the Deku shield equipped and they hit you, you will lose the Deku shield, so just be very careful. I would honestly, this is why they recommend you buy the Hylian shield, so. But anyway, now we're going to, there's gonna be a bridge, so, on. Die. And see if we can avoid this other one. I guess we can let this other fire keys live, I guess. So, is there gonna be, okay, there's gonna be a bit of a puzzle. So what we gotta do is watch where these things are going. And now he says, you never know what will be around the corner. I just explained that in these narrow paths. Use Z targeting to allow look in the proper direction. This is a useful technique, isn't it? However, you can also use like C up, so. Navi's advice is not exactly my advice, so. Anyway, so what we're gonna do now is use a bomb flower. What's actually in this chest? I think it's rupees. Yeah, it's 20 rupees. We already have 200 rupees though, but I'm not always good at throwing that bomb. I think you gotta land it in the middle of the ladder so it kind of stays put. So hold on a second. Hey. Yeah, it's a little awkward doing it with the N64 controller. Also, to be fair though, if we were playing this game on a re-release, also it'd be even more awkward. So, a lot of N64 era games, I'm like original hardware or bust, and this is one of them because I've played Ocarina of Time on re-releases, and like the control sticks are way too like responsive. So, yeah, a couple more attempts and I'll cut till I get that thing in. So, all right, one more attempt. Hey! I got it. Took 2 more attempts, but anyway, so we got that thing in there. So what we're gonna do now is okay. There's a bit of a puzzle. So and that puts out the fire. I think there's gonna be more baby Dodongos in this room, so let's just avoid them. Let them grow up to be adult Dodongos. But anyway, now we're in there's another fight with Lizalfos, so I'm not gonna quite exactly use the. I did not do that properly, so. All right, there we go. All right, that's about 4 hits total with that. So, come on. All right, 2 hits, 4 hits. So yeah, they should be almost down. So you can kind of, if you can time it right, you can kind of go like that. Hold on. Yeah, I killed one of them. All right, one. Right, hold on. And hold on. I don't. There we go. All right, there we go. Sorry, my computer went out, so basically I had to look there because I'm switched from using OBS to Streamlabs for content. I'm having I've been having technical problems with OBS with the Yoshi's Island playthrough. So, problem with Streamlabs is when you record. It's not when you're streaming, but when you're recording. It's like I don't know. It's like your computer will just automatically go to sleep because it's designed to. So unless you tweak certain settings. But anyway, sorry from that. Enough of that. Making sure I'm going. Okay, I am going the right way. So if you see this, room, that means you're going the right way. So. But anyway, what we're gonna do now is this just reminded me because we're about to get the main item of this dungeon also. We got the bomb bag. This bomb holding bag is made from a Dodongo stomach. You found 20 bombs inside. Now you said bombs. So yeah, I'm laughing at the expense of another playthrough of this game because we're about to go in yet another room. So I'm gonna actually set the bomb scene down. So now if we set this switch, we can basically go from the top floor to the bomb floor every time we feel like. But now. I remember when the Game Grumps played this game years ago, like Aaron was running around this room for like 5 minutes and he had just gotten the bomb bag and then he literally asked like, do you get bombs in this temple? And you do this. Like he had the bombs and like he had the bomb bag and he kept trying to get like the flower bombs and like kept trying to get them out there. It's like, that's always been my problem with their content, to be honest. But basically, aside from that, I had to get that out of my system. But I think let's actually put the bomb C right because I always like to have the ocarina out. But granted, in the 3DS version, you don't set the ocarina as an item. So what we got to do is hey, all right, there we go. Now we gotta go in here. We going the right way? Okay, we are. So there is, however, gonna be a Skulltula hidden. So die. Okay, I guess he lives. I guess. I probably should have the fairy slingshot out. So now what we gotta do is we gotta put a bomb in. I got that one on the first try. And we go in here. So this is for a Skulltula. And hey buddy. And hey. There we go. And jump slash to kill. I still get hit anyway. But anyway, that's our 20th Skulltula, which means we can claim the reward in Kakariko Village. Now what we're gonna do now is not get hit by a fire case. Hey! Okay, I'm getting out the damn slingshot. All right, there we go. Now, we just gotta climb up here. All right, come on. Die! Oh my god. If I actually get a game over, that's gonna kind of suck. So, now we gotta do is, we gotta push this one over here. And, but, what we're gonna do now is, I think there's was there a fairy over here? Oh yeah, there is one. So yeah, fairies can heal you fully, and on top of that, on top of fairies healing you fully, you can catch them in a bottle. So if you die, basically the fairy will resurrect you. So, and we're gonna push this block. Hopefully not get hit by a fire keys. Thank God I didn't have the Deku shield equipped, which I've played this game hundreds of times. So, all right. Now push the block. Push the block. Sometimes pushing blocks not Ocarina of Time. I will say, like I said, the definitive way to play Ocarina of Time would be the 3DS version. However, I will cut the N64 version some slack because a lot of the programming elements with this game were like not only completely new territory, but the developers also had like very little to no experience with it. So that's why, even though if you can rightfully have the argument this game has not aged well like a lot of the other N64 games, but that's always the way I've kind of always defended the N64. So. But anyway, sorry for the cut footage. I had to take care of something. But anyway, if we cut that, now actually, because this is a boss, I'm gonna take out the Deku sticks. Because, oh, you're rightfully so, we're gonna use it. Now, watch how quickly you can take out King Dodongo with the Deku sticks. Like, this is pretty cheap, let's just say. Infernal Dinosaur King Dodongo. So what we have to do is, the way we fight King Dodongo is we gotta put a bomb in his mouth, and then we're just gonna slash him with a Deku stick, and I think one more hit we should take him out, because that did 4 damage right there. So if you want a really easy way to kill King Dodongo, just do it like this. Anyway, so anyway, come on, that was it. A giant Dodongo can't withstand a friggin' Deku stick. But anyway, here's another heart container. So now we're going to go in the blue, It's me, Darunia, well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's Cavern until our stomachs burst. What a wild adventure, it will make an incredible story. I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such great numbers. In that big rock blocking the cave, all this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief Ganondorf. He said give me the spiritual stone, only then we'll open the cave for you. You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship. You obtain the Goron's Ruby. This is the spiritual stone of fire passed down by the Gorons. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. You have 1 more to find. Brother, you'll keep brushing us on your skills as you travel, won't you? You go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Hey everybody, let's see off our brother. You did great. How about a big Goron hug, brother? And Link runs away because a Goron probably hugging Link would probably maim him. But anyway, so this is gonna cut off of this part of the Ocarina of Time walkthrough. So next time on Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're gonna go up to the top of Death Mountain. See you guys then.